यशोदानन्दना व्रज जनना यमुना तीरा चारि यमुना तीरा जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन यमुनातीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रभुपादाचार्य स्तोत्र श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद् भक्त सिद्धांत सर्वश्री ठाकुर महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथ धाम की गंगा माए की जय यमुना माए की जय भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी माए की जय संवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की जय थाय गौर प्रणुंदे all Gurus assemble devotees, all Gurus assemble devotees, all Gurus assemble devotees, all Gurus, all Gurus, all Gurus, Sri Guru Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 30, text number 31. 3:30:31. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktirvati Naishtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So 3:30:31 Srimad Bhagavatam. एक प्रपद्यते त्वं द्वान्ताम् एकः प्रपद्यते द्वान्ताम् एकः प्रपद्यते द्वान्ताम् एकः प्रपद्यते द्वान्ताम् इत्वेदं स्वकलेवरम् हित्वेदं स्वकलेवरम् कुशलो कुशलोत कुशलोत्तरपाथेयो कुशलेतरपाथेयो 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 भूतद्रोहेण यद्वृताम् भूतद्रोहेण यद्वृताम् एकः प्रपद्यते द्वान्ताम् इत्वेदं स्वकलेवरम् कुशलेतरप्राथेयो भूतद्रोहेण यद्वृताम् एकः प्रपद्यते द्वान्ताम् वेदं स्वकलेवरम् कुशलेतरपाथेयो भूतद्रोहेण यद्वृताम्. Translation and purport by King Prabhupada. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Translation. He goes alone to the darkest regions of the hell after quitting the present body, and the money he acquired by envying other living entities, is the passage money with which he leaves this world. I repeat the translation. He goes alone to the darkest region of the hell after quitting the present body, and the money he acquired by envying other living entities is the passage money with which he leaves this world. Purport. When a man earns money by unfair means and maintains his family and himself with that money, the money he is enjoyed by many members of the money is enjoyed by many members of the family, but he alone goes to hell. A person who enjoys the life by earning money or by envying others' life, and who enjoys with the family and friends, will have to enjoy alone the resultant sinful reaction accrued from such violent and illicit life. For example, if a man secures some money by killing someone and with that money maintains his family, those who enjoy the black money earned by him are so partially responsible and are also sent to hell. But he who is the leader is especially punished. The result of material enjoyment is that one takes with him the sinful reaction only and not the money. Money he earned is left in this world, and he takes only the reaction. In this world, if a person acquires some money by murdering someone, the family is not hanged, although its members are sinfully contaminated. But the man who commits the murder and maintains his family is himself hanged as a murderer. The direct offender is more responsible for sinful activities than the indirect enjoyer. The great learned scholar Chanakya Pandita says, therefore, that whatever one has in his possession had better be spent for the cause of Sat or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because one cannot take his possessions with him. They remain here and they will be lost. Either we have to leave the money or the money leaves us, but we will be separated. The best use of money, as long as it is within our position, is to spend it to acquire Krishna consciousness. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manavishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayambhuva Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yat kurpatamaham vande Sri Guru Andirataram Paramantamadam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. So today's verse is about the earning of money. Actually, in the material world, especially in the materialistic circles, uh, everybody is running after money. Money is the means for by which which will empower them more sense enjoyment. More sense, like if you have more money, more people will be around us. More people wants to be our friends, and then we will be able to enjoy. It's actually what happens is, first of all, any person he focuses on gratifying his own senses, his gross and subtle senses. After his sense gratification is complete, but if he has enough more resources, means like more money, more than what he can enjoy, then he will try to gratify the persons who are related to him. Like for example, his family, friends, and then friends of the friends. So that is said by that is termed as extended sense gratification. If a person a person cannot eat more than like 2 or 3 chapatis or some little bit of rice and sabji, and he can actually for his survival he needs very little, very meager amount of money he required for his maintenance. But to show off, like for example, to drive on the for the sake of transportation, especially in United States, car is one of the basic necessities, because without car we cannot, like it is very difficult, the life will be very difficult. So one can have a basic car, but if one is focused on impressing others, not showing off others, then it will go for high-end cars, not like Mercedes Benz or like BMW or Tesla, such kind of cars. So why it is like he could, so that he could show off that how much power he has, how much money he possesses. Then people will respect him based on what he possesses. So and also like when it comes to especially in in India, the people, the parents, they wanted to earn money not only for themselves but the coming for coming four five generation also. Like so that I struggled so much in life because of my father didn't give me enough of wealth. So I wanted to give a good amount of wealth to my children so that they won't curse me like that. Means they will enjoy. So that is their motto. So it is said that no, a person may earn in many ways. He can earn honestly, or he can earn dishonestly, or by cheating others, by killing others. This kind of earning also there by doing some uh, illegal businesses like that. So, but if a person is caught and punished in this material world, then most of his karmic reaction will be counteracted, means will be vanquished. But if a person escapes the law and he cheats the government, cheats the public, the people around, and he escapes the punishment here, then he will be punished in the hell. That kind of punishments that were mentioned in the hellish planet are so gruesome that as we said, probably, as soon as the person goes to the hell, he will be given yapana sharir. There's somebody who actually like he will be yatna sharir means it will take as much as punishment that they'll inflict, but the person won't die. So in that case, it is said that when somebody uh, cheats others or like all or steals from others, that person that his stomach will be ripped off and his intestine will be pulled off, and he'll be on the live fed to the dogs and jackals. His flesh, and sometimes his own flesh. Somebody who actually uh, not gives inflicts punishment on themselves, like for example drinking alcohol, taking drugs, means actually they are torturing their own body. For that person, they will be actually, their body flesh will be made eaten by themselves only. So even like it is said that the intestines are cut, and the dogs and jackals are eating that person. That person will be still alive and seeing this everything happen. So, but it is not practically possible in this material world. That is the advantage of the Yatana Sharir. Means like that person will be just suffer. That's it. So, so is it really possible? No, like I'm not talking about the devotee circle. Is it really possible in the material world to live without harming other living entities? It is said that anything that we do in this material world, for one survival, even if we eat roots and vegetarian also, still he is going to inflict some kind of violence or some kind of injustice to other living entities. We don't know, because dharmic principles are so subtle that like it is very difficult to know what is dharma and what is adharma. For example, in this material world, what is dharma in some part of the world is adharma in the other part of the world. So, but the nature has its own laws. That's why the persons who makes the laws has to be trained by the bona fide spiritual masters, so that they know what is how the law of nature works, and the laws are made to in accordance with that. It's not like okay, now things are going on around, right? Okay, lesbian and gay marriages are okay, or no, like in some countries, no, like means like there are some kind of laws which are actually illegal in certain part of the world, but in certain part of the world they are made legal. But is it actually in accordance with the laws of nature or not? That can be given only by the bona fide spiritual authority. But people are nowadays are moving far away from the religion. They don't know what is dharma and what is adharma. We don't know how the laws of nature works. If they concoct their own laws of governance, which are contrary to the laws of nature, still that person will be punished. So that's why if you follow uh, the leader who is not dharmic in nature, who is not religious, who don't know the laws of dharma, then the followers and the leader all will get the karmic reaction. Here it is said that if the head of the house, like for example in many houses, like father or mother, they earn the money by inflicting violence or by cheating others, and they maintain the family. In this material world, what will happen is, if the person is like no exposed, or if a person is found guilty, then only that person will be punished, not the other family members. But as per the laws of nature, the other family members also indirectly, not directly, not as severely as punished, but indirectly are subjected to the hellish punishments. Why? Because we had a very nice story in our scriptures, like how Ratnakar became Valmiki. So Ratnakar actually he was the son. He was the son of sage Prachetasa. So one time, what happened? This son of this boy, he went into the forest and he lost in the woods. He was not able to find his home and he wandered away. And then he was found by this boy was found by a hunter, and this hunter raised him. And after the power of association, then this boy, the what is his name, the Ratnakar. So he was named as Ratnakara. He was the sage Prachetasa himself has named him as Ratnakara, and he was found by this hunter, and he didn't mind taking him to back to his actual father. He himself got the boy and started raising him. So then Ratnakara became a accomplished hunter. But after some time, when he reached the marriageable age, Ratnakara was married to the girl from another hunter's family. So Ratnakara's this no, what do you call stepfather? You call him stepfather, no? The hunter father and the stepfather and his mother and this wife, and he also had many children also. So family became big, and it will be like lot of load on the hunter, especially on the Ratnakar. So he was not able to get enough of money for the survival. Survival means luxurious life, to lead luxurious life. What he did then, he started changing his plans. Instead of hunting the animals, he started doing robbery and no, inflicting violence on the other other travelers who passes by that area. Soon he became very famous, like just by his name, people used to give away all their possessions when they are stopped. So such kind of what do you call it, ill fame that he has, he got it. So then one time what happened, says Nardamani was passing by by that area. Then Ratnakara immediately jumped in front of him and said that, no, I am Ratnakara, give me all your possessions. And this sage was, I have nothing to rob. I have nothing, no wealth. You can't get any wealth from me. Then he said, no, you are hiding something. No, you might be having something. Like that, what happened is, in that conversation, Nardamuni asked one question. Why are you robbing so much money? No, like you already have a little bit of money with you, but why you want so much money? Hmm? Then Ratnakara said, no, I wanted to take care of my family. Then Narada asked the question, you are doing so much sinful actions for the sake of your family, and do you know that only you will be punished for these sinful reactions, not your family? Then I said, no, it's not like that. My family loves me so much. Like they will take care of my sinful, they will share my sinful, the burden of my sinful reactions. Uh, then Narada said, no, you go home and ask if they are willing to share the portion of your sinful reactions, and let me know. And Ratnakara said, okay, I will go and ask them, but I'm not sure that you'll run away or not. So what he did, Ratnakara actually tied Narada Muni to a tree and then went to his home, and he asked his parents, uh, father and mother have been working so hard to maintain you. I've been robbing the people, I'm doing some simple some sins. So if these reactions come upon me, will you be able to share my sin of some of my sins? And father and mother said, how can we share your sinful reactions? Your karma is your karma and our karma is our karma. Then he went to, okay, father and mother are old people, what can we do? Then he went to his wife, and he asked, my dear wife, I'm taking a good care of you, I'm giving so much wealth to you. Will you be able to share my sinful reactions? Then this wife said, yeah, I'm married to you. Maintaining me is your job. You maintain legitimately or illegitimately, it's up to you. But I'm not going to take any sinful reactions from you. Straightforward, she gave the answer. And he didn't bother to ask his sons also. So he realized that no, he became broken-hearted. And then he came back to Narada Muni and said, oh sage, you are true that no, nobody is willing to share my karmic reaction. So can you instruct me in any way that I can be out of this situation, out of contract my sinful reactions? Then another one, he said, yes, there is only one way. You just have to chant the holy name of Lord Ram. Okay, you just keep chanting Lord Ram, Ram's name. Everything will be you will be free from all sinful reactions. Then, like Narada tried to give this mantra to Ratnakar. He said, chant Rama. He was not able to pronounce Ram due to his sinful tendencies. Then what is Narada does? Okay, you do instead of Ram, you do Mara. Just Mara means death. Okay, just chant Mara, Mara, Mara. Then Ratnakara started chanting Mara, Mara, Mara because it became Ram. So and Ratnakar took this instruction of Narada so seriously, and he was so absorbed in chanting the holy name of Lord Ram that he just kept on chanting Ram, 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 and he didn't even move, he didn't even take care of his body, he didn't even he just sat there. And then he started chanting. He was relishing the holy name of Ram, and he had so much spiritual bliss that he was totally become ants started developing ant hills around him. Now, he was fully caught in the ant hill. So then finally Brahmaji was very much pleased with the auspicities performed by Valmiki, and he wanted to give him benediction. And he came and saw he was nowhere to be found. Then the Brahmaji found that this Ratnakar in the ant hill. And Brahmaji gave the benediction. Now the ant hills are called Valmika. Valmika means ant hill. So now that you are taking birth from the ant hill, your name will be Valmiki. So and then he became the great devotee of Lord Ram, and he actually wrote Ramayana. And Ratnakar is called Adikavi. We all know that, right? How when he was taking bath, when like he saw two, what do you call it, Croncha birds, Chakora, not Chakora, Cronch. The birds in English it is they are called not crane. Oh, yours based on Herons means that cranes. Huh? Heron. Deer? Heron. Train, no? Long range. So this
Heron.
shall heron. So two herons are actually like playing, and then two male and female herons are playing, and one hunter shot the arrow from the bushes, and the arrow hit the male heron, and then that male heron got died on the spot. And seeing this, female heron was crying and lamenting, and then seeing this scene, Valmiki became very compassionate, and he pronounced a curse on that hunter that he will not have any peace of mind. And that curse itself came in a very nice rhythmic, nice chandas, and that he later on contemplated how come just a curse can be so nicely composed of very like nice decorations. Like only the poets or only the very scholarly persons know how to decorate a poem with different alankaras. So, and when it came and when he was contemplating like that, Brahmaji appeared again and said, okay, it is the will of Lord that you compose Ramayana. So that's why Ramayana is called original Kavya, and the Valmiki is called Adi Kavi. So there is a chance, whatever may be our life situation, when we are connected, especially in the materialistic life, we are doing many things. Knowingly, unknowingly, we might be committing many offenses. So only thing that can save us is to take shelter of Krishna and chant the holy name of Krishna, and that way we can actually get out of all the sinful tendencies. Not only, for example, when you take up bhakti, like for example, as per law of karma, like there are ways in our Vedic scriptures. Like if you perform any sinful reaction, you can counteract that sinful reaction by performing prayaschitta. Prayaschitta, if you somebody killed a cow or somebody killed a brahmana or some offense they did, that can be counteracted by performing some yajnas, yagas, or vratas, something like that. But it is not possible in this age of Kali to do prayaschitta for the sinful reaction that we are committing. We have been committed, we already committed. It is practically impossible. Like when it comes to when when Shukadeva Goswami started speaking Srimad Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj asked this, Shukadeva Goswami says, if one wants to get liberated from this material world, he has to perform prayaschitta for all the sinful reactions that he has committed. And Parikshit Maharaj will get bewildered. How can one perform prayaschitta? Even if one perform prayaschitta and become clean, but this tendency will not go. This tendency to commit sins will not go. It is like a kunjara snana, elephant bath. Manya kunjara shochavat means the elephant bathing. What does elephant do? They go into the river, take nice bath, and then comes onto the shore and put mud all over the body. So like that, even if a person performs prayaschitta for all the sinful reactions that he has committed, but still he didn't lose that sinful tendency. He'll again commit the sinful reactions. and due to which again he will be bound by the laws of karma. So that's why Parishit Maharaj says this is practically impossible to perform the prashita. Prashita is impossible, he says. Then Shukadeva Goswami smiles and says, take up the bhakti of Lord Hari. That is the only way. Because what will happen when we perform devotional service of any of the Navavida Bhakti, especially the chanting and hearing. When we perform this bhakti, then it will not only counteract the sins that we have committed, but also it will burn away all the sinful tendencies. It not only it is said that holy name of Lord Krishna will burn away all the seeds of the bija, seeds of the sinful tendencies also. See, like now one may if you see if a person is cultivating a crop, lot of weeds will develop. So what will then ours is from farming background. So they will employ some laborers and they will take out all the seeds. But still after 10 days come and see again weeds will develop. What will happen? Even though we took out all the weeds, but still there are some seeds already in the ground. They will germinate and they will again uh, like a congest the crop. So, but in order to get rid of all these weeds of seeds of sinful reaction, the easiest way to perform bhakti will burn away all the seeds of sinful reactions. Means that way, even that our tendencies to perform sin will be gone. So, a very nice example is like now one time Srila Prabhupada, somebody came to Srila Prabhupada and asked, Srila Prabhupada, I am addicted to so much of drinking alcohol. I can't control myself. I'm helpless. Every day I try to, after hearing your lecture, I think that I have to control my habit. I have to get out of this habit. But as soon as I get chance, I will just take the alcohol and get drunk. Then Prabhupada said, okay, what you do now? You take the whiskey and you mix water in that, right? So what you do while mixing water, you actually meditate on saying that yes, the taste of water is Krishna. So, and you just meditate and take it in that consciousness. Then soon that will help you. Then, but what happened? This person did that for a few days, and then soon. But we should have strong willpower also to overcome also, because Lord will facilitate what is our desire. Okay. So soon that person was able to get rid of this habit of drinking alcohol. So the bhakti has that power. It may the process might appear a little slow in the beginning, but it is a sure success process. It is said that the power of bhakti is such that a person the success in the process of bhakti is guaranteed. Like like Navayogendras tell to Maharaj Nimi, the process of bhakti says that a person blindfolded and running will ultimately achieve the success. Means, like to win a race, he has to run towards the goal. But it is said that even if a person is blindfold and running hither and thither, but still he will attain success. Means the power is within the process of bhakti. As soon as we become devotees, whatever we do, everything will become auspicious. But still, we have to always be conscious and cautious not to perform any offenses, and also not to take the process of bhakti so cheaply and perform any sinful reactions on the strength of devotional service or on the strength of the holy name. It is one of the offenses to holy name. So that is it. And I would like to know one nice incident that has happened. I think it's Gaurav Maharaj. One time Gaurav Maharaj was in the temple. He was in his room. He was chanting or doing something. And the temple needed that time Gaurav Maharaj, like it's from Bhubaneswar. Yeah. So Gauravan Maharaj was took up the construction of the temple. And like now, Prabhupada wanted to build a nice temple in Jagannath Puri and in Puri. And one person, like now, he was well dressed, very high, sophisticated, highly, very costly dress, and came in a car and said, "Oh, can you call your guru? I wanted to donate 1 crore of rupees for you." And this brahmachari went and uh, saw Maharaj. Maharaj was deeply chanting. Hmm? And he didn't dare to disturb Maharaj. And he said, Maharaj, like no, my our guru is chanting. Can you wait? Yeah, I will wait. No, he waited for 10 minutes. No, but still there is no there is no sign of Maharaj coming out. So again, this disciple somehow went and tried to know, get attention, because that time temple is under construction. They had a small hut. They had, I think, land. They had a small hut, and they had small deities, and they are advertising everybody. Now we want to build a temple, donate like that, and and this person went inside and said, this person asked for Maharaj. Maharaj was still in deep samadhi, and tried to intervene and said, Maharaj, somebody is waiting for you. He wanted to make some donation. And I said, I don't need any donation. Tell him go away. Like that he said. And this person came and said, uh, actually, no, Maharaj said he cannot accept anything. Now, he said, and this person went away. And after 2 days, that person was found in a big scam, and then he was jailed and all those things. When pure devotees, because he didn't want to accept that sinful money for the sake of uh, constructing a temple. So that is there. So, but still, uh, I just wanted to share that nice story. Okay, we'll end it here. If you have any questions or comment, we'll take. Hare Krishna, anybody just go.
Very nice incident you shared. Even like I heard somewhere or read somewhere in Padayatra when they go out, when it's carried by a horse carrier or a bullock cart. Right? So they say even a help of simple nail, like there's some need is there, right? For Padayatra. Krishna chooses who he should take that help from. It is not like, okay, you have money, so you'll be able to donate. No.
Yes, yes.
So that is like Krishna really chooses even a simple nail help. There are so many incidents they share. That even for nail, sharing with nail or helping Krishna with nail or devotee with nail, that also is chosen. Another this question I just happened to think about it. That Narayana is actually is guru for so many of these exalted personalities, where they really don't have very glorious past. Like, for example, Ratnakar and Valmiki. So, holy name is all powerful. Mahaprabhu also says, Nam Namakari Bhota and like there are so many names of Krishna, right? And they all have this amazing potential. Mahamantra Hare Krishna mantra, especially for Kali Yuga, is the recommended process for chanting that name of the Lord. But how is there any description or explanation in the scriptures how Narad Muni chooses which mantra to give which personality? Like when Maharaj was given Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Yes, yes.
Then Ratnakar was given Ram.
Yeah, because Dhruva Maharaj was in Satyayuga. That time Om Namo Bhagavate was given. But now you see, they can see if you read Journey Home, right? The question is somebody's online. The question is, how does Narada Muni knows what mantra to be given to whom? Okay, so it is said that bhakti continues after life after life. So they know which form or which form of Krishna this particular soul is attached to. For example, even if you see even journey home, Rana Swami goes to one Ram Bhakta, and he asked for and and Ramayana narration was happening. Maharaj sat and that person narrated in Hindi the entire class. And there is one friend to Maharaj, and he asked, "What did he say?" And that person says, "Mother Yashoda binding Krishna to the grinding motor," and all those things. After 10 days straight, class went for hours and hours, and everybody laughing, all those things. That person who is actually narrating was actually telling the Ramayana. But when it comes after class, Maharaj used to ask his friend, "What did Guruji tell in the class today? Can you tell me in English?" And 10 days every day, Mother Yashoda, Krishna stealing the butter, and Mother Yashoda binding to the grinding motor. Only that much. For so many, the class went for so many hours. You are only telling in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And after some time, Maharaj insisted him, "Why you think that I'm not qualified, or I'm like no?" And then this Maharaj friend says, "No, it's not like that. My Guru said you are devotee of Krishna. So whenever he asks anything, you only talk about Krishna only. So the spiritually exalted personalities, they will know who you really are. Means are you a devotee of Krishna or Rama or something like that. So that's why, wherever they are actually supposed to go for their well-being, for their elevation. Some people cannot, Krishna Bhakti is the highest, as we mentioned. Some people cannot take up Krishna Bhakti. They can't even understand Krishna himself. Or they can only stop only to the level of Lord Ram. Some people can only stop at the level of Vishnu, or some people Shiva, or some people like that. Because they have been continuing from life after life. And based on their nature and their tendency and their qualification, that spiritual Krishna sends Guru. Guru is somebody actually sent to us directly by Krishna. By the grace of Krishna, we get a Guru, and by the mercy of Guru, we get Krishna. So both are interrelated. So it is very, very personal also to that soul. What is his tendency? How is he continuing from out? Because spirituality is continuation from life after life. We may complete certain percent after. We'll continue from that percent to 50%. We'll continue 51% in the next life. So like that. That is my understanding. Prabhu, if you have any follow-up questions. Right. So there is one question here. Thanks for nice explanation. If parents are practicing bhakti, will that credit goes to kids and family members' account? Sinful reactions will not be suffered by the family members. What about the good karma? So it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the Prahlad Maharaj episode, Narsingadev says, no, 17 generations, right? 21 generations. 21 generations of past and 21 generations of future will be liberated. But how much advancement they will make? Because Krishna will consider, they will provide him, because every soul has an individual journey. Every soul has individual desires. Every soul has individual karma. So Krishna will consider and give him the facilities. So the Sukruti will facilitate us, will give us the facilities, nice devotee association, nice situation of where everybody is practicing devotion. But if a person is so much into his karmic reactions are so much so that he didn't want to take. Like we see a person might be in a great devotee's family, but still he will not be like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's son-in-law. He was everybody's so much worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but still he was envious of Mahaprabhu. Amoga. But still, by the mercy, until we get the mercy of Krishna, that kind of persons cannot do. But when the parents perform bhakti, it will definitely, the kids will have good chance of becoming devotees, and but their endeavor should also be there. Liberation is guaranteed. Liberation means it can be impersonal liberation also, but liberation in Sarupya, Samipya, that kind of liberation happens only in the devotional circle, with the devotion only. Okay, and
Some funny joke comes to mind. Gaurang Prabhu's cousin was listening to the class, and that's where his 21 generations was mentioned. And then after the class, he approached Gaurang Prabhu and said, please continue with this. Any problem, you let us know. I'll try to facilitate your business. You continue, so at least we get some benefit out of it.
Yeah.
21 generations, I'll be also benefited. You continue, please continue with bhakti. So that was Gaurang Prabhu's sharing.
okay, anybody have any more questions or comments? Prabhuji?
My question was, Prabhu, I mean, how does Narayana decide which mantra to give to one devotee when he's approaching? Let's say Ratna he gave Ram, Mara, like he did. Then Dhruv Maharaj he gave Vasudeva. And so how does, like, all the names of the Krishna are equally powerful? Actually, Mahaprabhu for Kali Yuga he says about Mahamantra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying Kali Yuga Hare Krishna mantra. So what is there any explanation? Prabhuji mentioned that these devotees or these personalities are continuing from their previous life, and Narayana knows, like in the case of Ratnakar, he knows he become rewrite the Valmiki become Rama and rewrite Rama, and he should do this one. So that was the somewhat explanation. I mean, life is huh?
Okay. So limit here. Chandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anand Koti Vaishnava ki jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.